Wow. I just had something happen that I thought never would. I hit 5,000 subscribers! I am amazed. So thank you so very much. To mark the moment, I wanted to do something a little different, a little special. So here's kind of a bonus episode for you, and hopefully a preview of something I'm thinking about trying out this spring and summer as the time approaches. And that's, I guess at this point, what I'm calling amusement park stories. Not necessarily memories of when I was working, but memories of my visits while I was in the parks, as well as special moments and new things that I'm doing. This would include things like my memories of Cedar Point that I've hinted at a little bit, my kid's first trip to Disneyland, and some of the other parks that I visited and other things that I've done. Because I do have a number of good stories there that I think people might be interested in a little bit, or I hope so, we'll see. But I'm also constantly doing new things as well. And so I kind of put together a little preview concept clip, if you will, just as a test to see what people think. So I would love to hear your feedback about this. Give me your ideas, even on names, and I don't know, maybe for a logo for it or something like that. I'd love to hear what you think. So enjoy this little clip about my wife and I's visit to the Alpine coaster in Branson, Missouri. So I'm here at the Runaway Mountain coaster in Branson, just south of town a little bit. Just wanted to say thank you so much to all my subscribers. I can't believe I actually just hit 5,000 subscribers. So this is a way to say thank you a little bit, to give you a preview of some things that I'm thinking about doing in the future. Some looks and reviews, and to give you a look at some of my experiences, park stories that I've had just visiting parks, and some of the different things that I've done, and let you see some of the things that you can do. This is going to be my first time doing this, first time actually ever on an Alpine coaster, but I'm excited about this. Heard a lot of great things about it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's just south of Branson. It's about $15 a person for your first ride, $10 for each re-ride after that. I've heard awesome things, so we're going to go check it out. Runaway Mountain is what's known as an Alpine coaster. You get to sit on a little bobsled cart, you've got your handbrakes to hold on to, and you basically get to be in control of your speed and how fast you go. As you can see, it's a pretty new facility. They just opened this up a few months ago, so it's a brand new attraction in Branson. Here's a look at one of the bobsleds, so you can kind of get an idea of what you're sitting in. There's seatbelts that hold you and a second passenger in. There's a weight limit of about 300 pounds for everybody combined in it. In my case, my wife and I couldn't ride together because I'm just a little too big. Yep. Got to work on that in any case. But parents can ride with their kids, and so you're able to double up as long as you keep under that weight limit. So here's a look at my wife getting buckled in, so you can kind of see how you strap in. You really don't need anything more than just the seatbelt, and that's more to make sure that you don't do something silly like jump up out of it. Once you're strapped in, you release down the hill and you head up over to the lift. Once you catch on the lift, you can kind of relax, let go of the levers, and just go. It's a 5-minute long ride up the mountain. Total is about 1.5 miles in track, is I believe what they said. And you just get some great scenery. Once you get up to the top, you're welcome to go as fast as you can. If you let it go full bore, you can actually hit up to about 20-25 miles an hour, which
and there is my
pretty
wife
fast. I had a blast doing that myself.
Going down the helix.
I let it roll. Of course, lots of scenery. I can imagine what this would be like in spring when all the trees are in and there's water flowing down the creeks. Because there's a couple creeks that you cross over a couple times. So it's just really neat, really pretty. As my wife put it, and you can see her grinning here as she comes in, that just very relaxing and soothing for her. It's got a couple little speed bumps on it to give you a couple little doses of airtime. And like I say, if you let that speed go, you can cook through the corkscrews there. Here you can see another little one that's able to do it. It does have an age and a height limit. I believe it was like 10 years old, 12 years old to be able to ride by yourself, and a certain height. I didn't catch what the height limit was. Great little attraction. If you've never been on one of these, they are an absolute blast. I was very pleased with it for my first time. We can't wait to go back and do it again. You know, we've done some of the zip lines. We've done the zip line off of the Shepherd of the Hills Tower. As much fun as that was, this was so much more fun for me. I like a regular zip line adventure course.
So my wife and I each took 2 rides on it, and I have to say, it was a ton of fun.
Stop.
You can control your speed on it, so if you're really nervous about going too fast, you can slow it down. But man, I went flat out the whole time. It was a blast. It was well worth the money. My wife, who is a little nervous about going too fast uncontrolled, absolutely loved it. She would have taken a third ride if I would have let her. I would have definitely taken a third or fourth ride if we'd had the time. Incredibly fun attraction. It's something that the kids can ride with the parents, so you can do 2 people on each one, or you can take a solo ride and go as fast as you want. I would highly recommend, if you get an opportunity, come down, check them out here. They're just south of Branson. Well worth the visit. You'll love it.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I'd love to have your feedback. If I start doing a secondary series, do you like this? Would you like to see something different? Let me know your ideas, your thoughts, what you think should happen. I'd love to hear it. Again, thank you so much for all the subscribes. I'm blown away. Have an awesome day. Thanks so much for your support.